the beautiful home to, well, so far monsters and other little neat things. But you guys will see that once we get into this. So before all that, greetings ladies and gentlemen, Smiling Short 4 here, and welcome back to some more Tales of Berseria. As last time, we found out the location of the Shadow Guild in Logris. Apparently good old friends of Ivory and his crew, who managed to help us out with certain affairs, if you know what I mean. But in doing so, we also ran into our very first, well, I don't even know if you call them like mini-bosses, but I guess it could be attributed to that. We faced off against not one, but two Code Red Demons, which are, shall I say, miles better than the special enemies in the previous game. Much fairer to fight. That's all I can say. But yeah, if you want to see all that as it happened between the tests of the Shadow Guild and the fights against the painful Code Red Demons, go check out the previous 6 videos in the descriptions playlist down below. All there for you, ready to go. And thankfully from that session, not many spoilers, but the footage didn't crash much, so you guys get to enjoy a perfect session. No desync possibility. Alright, but yeah, well that was an awkward transition. But anyway, today we are here in the Verona Catacombs, and you're probably wondering, why am I here? And all I can say is, well, first of all, go check out the previous video, seriously. You just need to, if you don't know what's going on here. But secondly, we are down here to go after Prince Gideon, I think it was? Or Oscar? No, Oscar was the Praetor. Maybe Gideon then. We're going after the Prince of Logris as our assassination target, as it were. But before we were to go into that, you know, session time kicked in, yada yada yada, but I'm grateful because in that time, let's check it out, I leveled up the characters to level 20. Now keep in mind, at the time we ended the session, everyone was at level 14, maybe 15 or 13, I don't know, around that range. But Velvet was at level 14, so that's what I'm going with. And I managed to raise each of these characters to level 20. 6 whole levels. But I didn't go very far in terms of the dungeon because, well, I didn't want to spoil anything for myself, so I limited things. But during that time, well, one, I went on plenty of expeditions, and now we are level 4. And actually, one thing that I learned off screen is that, you know how the, well, I'll show it. But first, got a new location, the Exorcists. These waters are said to be the home of angels whose haunting songs lure sailors to their demise. Safe passage is only granted to those who offer a chosen one in sacrifice. Can't wait to see how that ends. But yeah. So we'll send them on a little dispatch cruise.
Scout ship setting sail.
Still 30 minutes, of course. But yeah, what I learned is the return time system is not just in-game. This is actually something that, what was it? It works, you know, even when the PlayStation 4 is turned off. It literally uses the console's internal clock to use this. So basically, if you really want to, you could save the game after you launch an expedition, you know, turn off the PlayStation 4, come back half an hour later or an hour later, say after you do a lawn mowing or something, and there you go, exploration is done. You do not have to wait in-game for this to happen. Which really excited me because I had a lot of things to do this week. Alongside usual recordings. But yeah, it just helped things tremendously, and from it we leveled up, got ourselves some new skills, such as the Scholarly Drive, increased the amount of food found, very helpful, and of course, as you know, we got ourselves a brand new location to explore. So yeah, very helpful. So that's the first thing. The second thing I did, which is the thing I'm the most proud of, and probably the big thing that will make you guys wonder, I did testing with each of the characters, you know, in terms of their arts and what they have. Has quite a lot of things, from Avalanche Fang to, or actually, hold on, I wonder. No, he must have had this before then, I'm not sure. But yeah, basically, so you have Avalanche's Fang, we have War Snake's Wake, the Shadow Flow, and there's one other, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I think Shell Splitter was actually something I got in there, but I'm not 100% certain. Yeah, got all that stuff for Velvet. For Laffy sets, we have a few different magic arts. I'm not sure which ones, though. I'm guessing... I want to say the Kaleidos Ray and maybe Geostigma. Then we got all these different element thingies. Cool. For Rokuro, his was kind of interesting. He got some new form abilities like Water Hammer and Imbue Earth, if I remember right. Okay, that kind of scared me a little bit. And my cat just snored right next to me. Kind of cute, but very creepy. So we got that. Ooh, Armor Crusher. Okay, this one's new. I didn't even notice this one. Uses a pair of blades together to damage heavy armor with impact damage rather than a slash, occasionally knocking down the enemy. Man, I didn't even notice this one. What the heck? Well, it's good to know that now. Maybe I'll try it out. Yes, there's that stuff. And, of course, for Aizen, he's got quite a lot of new things. Like the Lighthouse, the Stone Lance, or maybe it was Air Thrust, I'm not sure. As well as... what was that one other attack? I know there's something else he learned. Maybe it was the 11th hour? I'm not sure. But basically, from this testing, two things I figured out. First of all, I love Aizen as a playable character. Just the way he combos things, so... it's just hard for me not to like him. It really is. And secondly, it's very, very easy to abuse the Mystic system in this game. Especially with Aizen, because of his little ability, which is, what was it called? Draconic Drive. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Gotta turn these back on. Nope. Okay, gotta turn... I turned them off, Fletchers didn't waste them. Yeah, by the time we came back to this, but forgot to put them on. Good thing I checked it out then. Huh. But yeah, as I was saying, what was I saying? Ah yeah, the Draconic Drive. Hold R2 at 3 or more souls, and while an enemy is stunned or knocked down, it costs 1 soul, but engulfs the foe in fire. And since the way it gets activated is by stunning, you're basically unlimited with this attack, and it always attacks the nearest stunned enemy, or maybe the newest. So it's very easy to abuse his freaking Mystic Arc with this. It explains why he uses Perfect Mayhem all the time. He has that ability. He's just so over-the-powered. It's ridiculous. But anyway, the first thing I'm noticing is there's a bit of audio delay with my microphone. That's never a good sign, is it? What do you say I deal with that real quick? And thus this content was brought to you by Hot Tips. Specifically, the 2600 MAH portable battery charger. Always good when your iPhone is about to die, and just when you're charging it, make sure this isn't in your pockets, because it may or may not leave a burning feeling in your pants, and not in a good way. Just to put that out there. Also, it apparently is very powerful enough to scare a computer into crashing. Not just any normal crash, but actually make the software go on a non-response mode. So, I guess there's that to it. I guess it tells you a lot about certain devices. We'll use this to run my computer nowadays. But in all seriousness, that should be everything I've taken care of. We talked about the expedition, we talked about the leveling up system, arts, that sort of thing. There must be... is there anything else? Oh. I guess there's one slight thing, actually. Not that. Equipment-wise... or no... or actually, yeah. That's not what I was initially talking about, but that also works. With Velvet. As you can imagine, we collected a lot of items during the grinding process, fighting stuff. Things that caught my eye were the Beast Fang, another new powerful blade, much cooler than the copper one. This one actually has a bladed tip. And it's also good against beasts, but it also comes with a 30% EXP bonus after a certain amount of time, I'm guessing, plus the 1.1 BG gained sort of ordeal. Basically, there's that. HP recovery on foes, yada yada. You know what, you guys can just pause and see all this stuff. Basically, very handy. very, very handy. All good stuff for when you need to be constantly healing with Velvet in her little Devour phase. And believe me, in this area, we're gonna need it. Just straight up. But yeah, what I was actually going for was the fashion system. I took off Eisen's hat because, you know, as cool as it is, it's kind of a little boring to me now. Maybe if I get a new costume for him that isn't the frickin' Norman stuff, I might consider bringing it back, but that all depends. Until then, I'm just gonna keep the going on. But alright, we're good to go. Also, as you probably noticed, I have Eisen up front because I want to frankly try him out a little more. You know, and more specifically, I want to show you guys how overpowered this guy can be, specifically in this area. I don't know about anywhere else, but here, he is king. Without question. So yeah, now that's everything. We've done everything. Expedition's going great. Cooking... Actually, I guess cooking I could do something else. We got a few actually new dishes from the expeditions. Like Mabo curry. Alright, did we get that from before? Maybe? Not sure. So we got that. Fresh fire... that's pretty similar. This stuff. The Twin Shark Menuire. Or no, maybe that's old stuff. This is the new thing, I think. Yeah, because it has the least amount of own items. 30 or more hits for the trigger condition, but fills our SG completely. It's very, very helpful. I wonder. Burn minus 40%. That sounds like something Rokuro could use. Yes and eat now.
This is my specialty. You'll love it.
And I'm counting on you, Rokuro. Don't disappoint. Eat after battle? Yes. Sustain repeat for quite the while. And alright, now it's everything. You got skills, cool, whatever. Let's actually get a moving. No more delays. Yeah, we've got 15 dishes. And now for the piece de resistance. Oh, and actually one more slight delay, not for you guys, but for myself. My TV is very loud, and I like to turn it down so I can actually hear things. Okay, much better, much more peaceful. I also noticed this when I was doing things. Not sure what it does, but let's find out. Oh, that explains it. And thus we create a new pathway. Switches in waterways. You can flip switches to drain waterways and create new paths. If you find water blocking your way, search for a switch nearby. Gotcha. Thanks for that tip.
Hey, look! The water level dropped.
You don't think there are any alligators down there, do you?
We'll be fine. What is this? Just silver coin. And a few cat souls. Not even a treasure chest. Well, not as special as I thought it was, but I guess I'll take it. It could be helpful. You never know. Alright, that's that. Now onto the main stuff. Please let that be the last delay. Just please. Because I want to do some fighting. Alright, there's enemies right over here. We got ourselves some armored enemies, as well as some little flan guys. You probably saw this from the last episode, but basically, here we go. Dangerous encounter. Okay. Wait, what? You're now teaching us this? Wait, time out! That's so backwards! Why are you now teaching us a draconic drive? Huh? Wait, what? Okay, whatever. I guess this works for you guys too. While an enemy is either stunned or down, hold R3 to 3 or more souls while standing by or during a combo to activate. Item takes to the air and blast its foes with dragon-like fire. Setting up this ability can be difficult, but definitely is a wide area. Difficult my left foot! Item's current target doesn't have to be stunned or down as long as the enemy was within range. I was talking about earlier. As long as there's someone that's stunned or down, he can activate this whenever he wants. It doesn't even have to be his main target. Watch. I let an hour? Or maybe not that. Huh. Maybe it'll be better if I actually had everyone else participate. There's a gun drive! Okay, now. Yeah, there you go. See, very handy. And since it's an area a third attack! And it only requires one of two things! Very handy! I feel so powerful!
I wish I had power like that.
I'd forget about it if I were you.
Besides, you have even better abilities, man. You have a freaking dragon drive. I'd say that's more than overpowered. Now you go over more details, or... No, that's it. But yeah, very handy ability to have on the team.
Not worth my time.
I've got to actually time it right. Fortunately, I have my house set up for every single secondary attack.
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
Sure you will. But okay, anyone else around here? Now, one of the things I did notice when I was exploring this area a little bit for grinding, didn't notice this. Was not worried I could actually break this. Makes more sense now. Bang! It actually leads the way we need to go, but I'm not going to go down that way quite yet. Because what I want to do first and foremost is head down this other pathway over here to the left, to the left, to the left. Because there's something much more valuable, or at least I consider a bit valuable, if you also want this. I'm just going to ignore the goblin buddies from now. We're just going to head down this way. Now this particular area I love because it's always the same. There's blobs and then that one armored knight. The perfect way if you want to build up experience points, like so.
On to battle. But I'm just
Well, you make it easier. And this commercial code brought to you by my brand new cooling fan, which I'm planning on ordering to get here by Thursday. So hopefully this issue will be mitigated yet again. Kind of actually funny now I think about it. I got this... Come on, slow down. Why? Okay, getting sick of this, really. But yeah, I'm getting really sick of how this thing just keeps crashing and crashing and crashing and crashing and crashing. It just gets you really easily. And it's funny is I got a cooling fan during my Zestiria playthrough. And now it's been kind of dead for a while. So now this new one, like roughly under $30, well, this could be very helpful. Spring at least.
That was tougher than I would have liked.
Hardly. And I don't even remember what I was going to talk about, but basically... Oh yeah, right. Perfect area for grinding experience points. Or, specifically, grinding the dire boss of this area, if he's the only one. And I'm assuming he is, because I've done this area multiple times. Plus... Oh, also, a new background right there. Hope you guys like that. Wise... Don't crash on me, don't crash on me, don't crash on me, I need to show us now. That's... Where is it in here? Did I pass it? No, I didn't. Ah, here we go. Enough monkeying around. Defeat the dire foe. Sacred baboon. Where's the fun in being polite all the time? Yeah, got that one just by doing the dangerous encounters. He's actually not that big of a threat when I think about it. He literally brought in two little blob enemies, and they couldn't be hurt. But defeat him, and you automatically win. Not even that troublesome. Let me go. Here we go. Yeah, here I showed that real quick. Yeah, point is, good place for grinding. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and ignore these guys if I can, especially if it's a dangerous encounter, because one thing I do want to show off. Over here you can get another plant item. Fortunately, I already grabbed this one, so kinda out of luck. But hey, it's there for you guys if you want to grab it later. As for me, I've grabbed it. I'm not gonna use it. I just want to get out of here. Get me out before things crash, even worse than before. And from here on out, guys, it's all to be blind. In other words, I have no idea what's going to be happening past that boulder area. I don't know what's past the boulder area. So it's going to be a brand new experience for all of us. So, hope you enjoyed this little previous knowledge with your host, Smiling4. But alright, let's head on down the ladder and get right to work.